Let's talk about drawing inspiration. Whenever you hop on my Instagram page and you check out the edits, you're gonna be thinking, damn, this guy is so creative. But that's bullshit. The only reason why I'm able to create what I create is because I'm really good at paying attention. So that gets me into the number one, which is actively looking for inspiration. So essentially what I mean by that is basically that you should be flipping a switch in your head to just look for inspiration wherever you go. If it's Instagram, if it's taking a walk, if it's watching a movie, you gotta be actively looking for that inspiration. I remember I've created a reel about it where I mentioned that I was watching Venom movie just for the sake of looking for inspiration. And while watching the movie, I was so focused on the details, looking for something that could actually be matching my content, that I found like 4 ideas in first 15 minutes of the movie. So it's really not that complicated, you just have to be actively looking for that inspiration. And I don't know, for example, you get a tea that is hot and you see the steam going up, and it could be a great inspiration for an edit. Or you're taking a walk during the fall and you see the leaves going down, and you might already start thinking about how you could put them in the 3D space. So it's all about paying attention to the small things. And trust me, there's a ton of that in day-to-day life. And something that is extremely important, and you've probably heard it a ton of times, is stealing like an artist. Not like an idiot copying one-to-one, but stealing like an artist. You should be taking the inspiration from different places and then putting it together into one thing. Let's say, like most of us, you want to create 3D edits. So if you hop on Instagram, instead of doom scrolling, just again, look actively for that inspiration. And let's say one person has an extremely cool shake that is moving only in X. Then you got a person that is finishing the movement with slow motion at the end. And another guy has these extremely cool overlays. And you just put them all together. You add something that you've learned from the past. And bam, you got a unique style. Something that was really pulling me back in the beginning from drawing inspiration from others was that I was feeling like I'm stealing. And the fact of the matter is that every single person on social media is stealing from others. They just have their own ways where to look for the inspiration, and they're mixing it up, adding their own twist, and that's how everything becomes unique. And I feel like over the years of drawing inspiration, I've been able to kind of develop a library in my head where I have a big storage of different inspirations. So whenever I'm editing, most of the times I just create on the go. I don't need to look for inspiration because I've done it so many times that I just support myself with that storage. Obviously from time to time I'll just be looking actively for an inspiration, but once you develop that library, it's just gonna be easier. But still, at the end of the day, the best advice I can give you is just fucking doing it. Stop overanalyzing, just hop into the software, start creating, and even if the thing you create looks like a complete garbage, just go on that Instagram, look actively for inspiration, show up on the next day, and try to do it again. Hopefully that was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.